And there we have it. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Corpus with another meeting for December 6th. Thank you all for everyone joining today. We are in our last meeting for the semester. We have made it to the end of the year and we have survived the marching season. Whew, it's been a tough one, but I want to thank everyone. So we do have some shout outs. Let's go through them. First up, we have three amazing things. The band won 3rd and 4th place at the Eastlake and Chula Vista tournaments. It's absolutely fantastic. If you ever come, if you see us this Thursday, you'll see we have an awesome cabinet showcasing all of the 2020 era trophies. So it's really amazing that these kids get to set a new precedence on our line of awards, that they get to put in trophies that are in the 2020 decade. So it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. We also have two big fundraisers that were successful. For Snap Raise, while we didn't make our goal, it's totally fine. We outdid our last goal. We raised $8,400. This is definitely going to help for our future endeavors, especially to a big transportation event that we want to go to in May, to the Forum Music Festivals in Disneyland. So this is absolutely amazing. Thank you. We also raised $380 for band pageant to those who went to our band pageant at at Southwestern College. Thank you for joining us. The kids absolutely enjoyed it. In fact, we even spent the Friday after band pageant literally crying and gushing and talking how that band pageant was such a good ending for them. And they are all absolutely excited for next year. And I hope all of you had fun as well. Parents, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to those who did transportation, to those who fed the kids before coming to the tournaments, and to those who helped with the props and during the actual performances. Thank you so much. We'll be gearing up sooner than you think. So let's enjoy our next season. Let's see, next up, special thank you. So special thank you to 3 people. Okay, so one, thank you to Miss Lina Silva Sestero, who has offered her experience to become our new treasurer. We definitely need some help as we are slowly trying to be a bit more formal, to slowly become more of a booster program and to one day be recognized. Second, thank you to all the parents again who helped on the tournament. And third, thank you to Miss Grace D. We don't know the last name, but thank you to her for lending us their trailer for the last 3 performances. So they had a wonderful, just one big trailer that was able to house all of our equipment. So thank you so very much. We are going to talk about 3 things today. One is the immediate needs of the winter concert. We definitely need some support and help to help fix up the last minute things, and of course to during the event to help finish all the touches and to help clean it up. So if you are able to help, we'll outline certain hours and dates for that. We of course have a special guest, one of the foundations that has supported us, called Humble Hands Foundation. And third, we have an event right away on the week we come back. That Sunday weekend, we have an event. So we definitely want to talk about that now, and more details will be coming next week. So we all can be prepared and ready for that. Let me just check the meet to make sure there's nothing in the chat because I cannot see both at the same time. Okay, fantastic. Okay, first off, as you notice that we are now in our theater. We are getting ready. So we definitely still need adult help in concessions. Do we need to buy any more stuff, or we just need people to help sell?
Help sell.
We definitely need help people to need help selling. Need help selling concessions. At least 3 people.
And then obviously a whole bunch for cleanup
afterwards. And afterwards, let's see. Definitely need a cleanup crew.
And a setup crew before.
Say it again.
A setup crew before.
A setup crew. We need help. We need a setup crew and cleanup crew. Let's see, and some people also I heard want to get in, but what happened to them? Uh-oh. If I can find them again. Okay, so we need at least 3 people selling concessions. As of right now, anyone can help. We prefer if anyone is available with a food handling permit. That's one of the biggest things. What's nice is I've actually had some students and we have had two people come forward. So we'll get in touch with them and hopefully they can come. But I've been told that the food handling permit is pretty simple. Some kids here in Hilltop High School actually have them, but there's some things going on. So if any of you have a food handling permit, we definitely could use your help when it comes to selling concessions and foods. We need 3 people. Okay, so we do need volunteers so we still are going to go on tonight. So if you are in the area, come see us. We are definitely going to get the bulk of the work done tonight. We do need a crew tomorrow between 4 to 5 if anyone is available. So between 4 to 5 tomorrow. That one's going to be a quick one because we have the guitar performance. We do need a setup crew for Thursday. So between, let's say, 4 to 5 as well. So on Thursday, 4 to 5. If you can get here before school ends, I will definitely open up our side gate, allowing you to come in a little right away so you don't have to fight the traffic. So definitely, if you come here early before school ends, I can let you in early with no problems. And then we do need a crew at the end. So I guess I'll ask you, Cynthia and Jesse, can we keep all this stuff here till Friday? The Friday is the orchestra concert. The problem with this one is that it will run longer, almost all the way to 8 p.m. Are you able to come right after 8 p.m.?
I work on Friday nights.
Okay, so you're absolutely not. Okay, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. to the end. I of course will be here to help clean up and we'll stay for as long as anyone is able to. So we do need, if anyone is available, cleanup crew.
Just to take down the decor.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
We can safely store it somewhere to get picked up next week, but at least we need to clear the theater. Cleanup crew, Friday, 8 p.m. till when we can get it done. Anyone's available, please sign up. Okay. Is there any other immediate needs, Jesse and Cynthia?
Nope, just hands-on help.
That it is. There it is. All hands on help. Please take a look at this slide. This is Cynthia's email as well as phone number. So please contact her if there's any way you can help. I am also going to be putting this on the chat. If I can find it. Phone number right here. So definitely call her up, and then I, of course, will be here in order to help facilitate and let everyone in. Okay. Now, we're moving on. We do have a special guest. We had someone assist us. Forgive me, I don't know the exact details, but this is the Humble Hands Foundation. I hope I found your correct Facebook and Instagram, but as far as I know, Humble Hands Helping is a public outreach company here in Chula Vista or San Diego or Southern California. So I'm so glad to introduce Liz Campos, and I think I'll let her take over to explain more.
Hi. So I'll have to send you. I don't have a Facebook page, but I do have an Instagram. Instagram. It's called the Humble Hands Foundation, and we have pictures there.
I'm going to take that out.
Yeah. So it's called. Let me just double check because it is the Humble Hands Foundation, and that's on my Instagram. It's a nonprofit organization serving underprivileged student athletes and extracurricular activities in the South Bay. To me, South Bay, Chula Vista, and any of the surrounding schools. So I'm actually a Lancer parent. I had children graduate in 2009, 2011, and 2013. So I had a cheerleader, a soccer player, and a football player. So I know what it is to fundraise. I started fundraising when my daughter went into the 9th grade, and Hilltop Cheer had a booth at the what was then the Coors Amphitheater. It is now the North Island Credit Union Amphitheater over off of Main Street by the Sesame Street Water Park.
Oh, yes.
Just to, so you know where it is. So it's local to Chula Vista. That's where we started there. I started fundraising after many years. I decided as a parent, I fundraised a lot of money for cheer, and then I couldn't take it over to my next child's sport because of the booster club. So what I decided to do was to make a nonprofit organization where not only club sports, not only high school sports, but any kind of rec sports could be under the umbrella. So you might have one child in band, but then you have another child who needs to fundraise and they're playing at the rec center level of basketball. So it's open to any student, any athletes who are students. And basically what we do is we go and we fundraise by working events there at the amphitheater, which are concerts. They usually start in May. They sometimes push through October, early October because of the weather. We have a really good time. We do have to do a training prior to it. The training is good for 2 years. There is a food handlers class, yet it is only within there. Within the amphitheater is where it's kept, but it is through the county. I'm able to have people 16 and over. So the 16 to 20-year-olds are able to work in the food booth, in the concession stands, basically, you know, checking IDs. They're able to sell alcohol. With that said, it's because we sell food. We also have several bars where it's 21 and over to sell and to fund and work in there. I did have several people from the soccer team there in Hilltop towards the end of the season, as well as Cynthia went. It is a good way to fundraise. As of last season, our contract, everybody's contract's different. I'm always asking for more money. So I'm hoping to get it up to $75 a day. Now, you know, they're trying to save money. So of course we're not getting paid hourly. But if you have 10 people who go and work one concert, that's over $700 that you fundraised in one night. The funds usually will hit Humble Hands account within 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll write you a check. It's a good way to fundraise quick. It's better than selling chocolates door to door or asking the same family members if they can pitch in and buy something. Like I said, I had 3 kids in high school, middle school and high school at one point, and I just realized it was my time, but I would get out of the house. If I was able to, I was fundraising, I was listening to music. If it was a concert I liked, and if it was a concert I didn't know who they were, well, then I knew who they were. And it's a good way to, you know, give back to the community as well, because our foundation does sponsor 17 kids right now in Uganda, Africa, and a women's and widows and orphan foundation that is connected with San Diego State. And I can honestly say I've met 14 of those children because I had the opportunity to go in 2019. So when you're going out there, you're not only fundraising, actually giving back on a worldwide level. And it's just a good opportunity. It's not for everybody, but if you don't like it, and maybe your cousin wants to go work a concert, and that's her way of giving back to the community and giving back to your child in their band, then they can do that too. It doesn't necessarily have to be parents. I have grandparents, godparents, aunts, uncles. I have 17-year-olds that are seniors in high school and need their community service hours, and then you still get the financial credit as well.
That's already a trifecta. That's a trifecta there: community service, fundraising for money, and get your kids working.
Yeah, so it's work experience. I've had so many kids put me down as a reference and get
Okay.
jobs right out of high school. I've worked with students from even UCSD, San Diego State. The last few years, we've also worked at Petco Park. There, the pay it's a little bit more per person. You know, the fundraising tap. Like I said, every year I go in and I ask for a lot. I don't know, I don't get it, but at least I put the bar up, and Petco Park is a lot of fun. It's easier for the people to work it when it's off, like when they're like weekend games, or some people are able to work just because the report time is a little bit earlier, due to it being downtown. So there is also an opportunity there, but a lot of people that are close of my high schools choose the amphitheater just because it's also closer to home. So we can communicate as a foundation. If we can come up with something. If 10 people sign up and 10 people show up, then maybe I can throw in $100 bonus or something in order to keep incentive. And it's like it's a commitment, so I would need at least 7 days prior commitment. I believe that in life things happen. I just don't believe that it happens to the same people over and over again. So somebody last minute can't make it because they have a sick kid, a broken down car. I get it, but it's like a commitment. I am committing to the company that is there with the concessions that I'm going to have enough coverage. We do have we credit card tips usually go to the foundation because it helps pay for other expenses. The cash tips, if you have 10 people in the booth, that can also go to the band, or that could be the incentive. Hey, if every person makes 10-20 bucks in tips, and they can keep it. But that would be something that you would have to speak to and decide within your organization what you guys would want to do with that.
Okay.
And it doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's a country concert and it's good tip night, and sometimes it's a kid concert and you just have to go home with a headache because there was a lot of kids.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, Liz, you really answered a lot of questions for not only me as a teacher for students. I guess the biggest thing is where can we find your schedule? What is this list of
Okay,
concerts? So I
so
can definitely plan this out for next semester.
yes. So like I said, it's seasonal. So it usually starts in May, ends in October. I will probably have an unofficial schedule sometime in February, and I can send that out to you as soon as I know, but we will need people to come in and get trained. And it is for 2 years, and it's just a good way for people to know. I mean, a lot of the stuff is common sense, but it's also we are volunteering and we are representing a company. So you'll know the rules, just especially the alcohol ones are the biggest ones. But
Mhm.
and that's a free class, and we don't it is good on the books for 2 years. And I can communicate with Cynthia as soon as I know. Also, if you have a child who's a senior and maybe you're going to be on the way out, but you have a niece or nephew or a child in middle school that needs fundraising, please contact me, because it's a good, fast way to fundraise. I know to me, it was easier to fundraise than to write a check. And, I know times right now are a little tough, and we still want our kids to be able to do extracurricular activity. Doesn't have to be band. It can be any sport or any kind of something that is related to education. So please feel free to contact me.
Fantastic. Okay. I've also put up my contact on the chat, but I'll definitely need an email from you. Are you able to type that here on the
I can give it to you because I'm actually on my phone. It's Humble Hands,
Humble Hands,
PAJ
PAJ?
at yahoo.com.
Putting in, are you able to see in the chat? Is that correct?
Yes. So it's Humble Hands, and it stands for you must have passion to take action for any journey. And those 3 letters are my children's first name. And so as a parent, I wanted them to be successful and have a balanced life of extracurricular activity and home life and school life. And so I've been doing this since 2000. Let's see, want to say 5, but I started my nonprofit organization in 2014. It is 501c3 through the IRS. So we are a legit company, a legit nonprofit organization.
Fantastic. We will be setting this all up and I'll get in contact with you as we
Okay,
come
perfect.
out between the May and October realm. Thank you so much, Liz. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys all for your time and happy holidays. Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you, Liz.
If any of you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or Cynthia and we'll relay it to Liz. We will, of course, will continue to talk with Liz and continue this work. So please look forward to work opportunities for not only you, but also your kids during the schedule. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
We have one more to move on. Let me just go back. One more, and this is the next event after this winter concert. So we definitely we're not done. We're definitely not done. To those who are the first time with us in band, we have now moved on from marching season and we're now going to be going into festival season. Now, during the festival season of January all the way to May, there are some golden opportunities, and this one is a I wouldn't say new one. We had actually planned this back in 2020. This was supposed to be a thing that was going to happen back in 2020 until something, of course, happened. And that is where you are. There you go. This is the San Diego Sockers. Okay. So this is San Diego's indoor soccer team, the San Diego Sockers. And ooh, that's an old one. Where this old one? Where is Sockers? Okay, so we definitely need to change that because this is not accurate. There you go. That is an old one. Okay, so San Diego Sockers. So this event will be on January 15th, 2023. We will be performing the national anthem for the San Diego Sockers, the indoor soccer team, at Pechanga Arena at 3500 Sports Arena Boulevard. Now, this is the Sunday when we get back to school. So kids are to come back on the 10th of January. It's a Tuesday. Yes. So January 10 is when they come back from the winter break. We'll get back in sessions. We'll get national anthem ready. We'll also gear up towards other songs. And then on that weekend, the Sunday, January 15, we have an event. Now, we will not have a bus for this one. So we will need to carpool. So we had planned to have a bus. However, there's a wonderful opportunity that's going to be happening. And this opportunity, we definitely need a bus. So please stay tuned. But we definitely want to be able to do this one, as this is one of these not only outreach, but a giving back to the community using the kids' musical talents. To perform for one of our San Diego teams will be an absolutely great honor, and we definitely want to cement a good relationship with this team. So, as of right now, January 15, 2023, will be a mandatory event on the Sunday of January 15. Call time right now is to be determined, but performance is 5:00 p.m. This will be a carpooled event. I am working with the event manager to find a safe place to drop off kids. I'm predicting that not the actual entrance is going to be safe, though they're not sure, simply because of how many is attending. If it's not a lot of people, then it will be easier on all of us if it's right at the main entrance. But if not, I've explored multiple options where we'll meet there and simply walk. If you've never been to the Pechanga Arena, it's a wonderful arena. I will give the small disclosure that the area is relatively questionable, as I've been in that place multiple times, not with students. So if anyone is available, I'll soon also put it up on the sign-up sheet. If you are available to volunteer, chaperone, and just have a good time with the kids, please sign up and we'll get you started. And we'll appreciate your help. Again, there's a flyer that's going around. I'll send this to the kids before you get off to the winter break. We definitely want people to purchase through this QR code. And if they do, depending on the seat they buy, we get a proceeds. The link itself, unfortunately, is not that friendly to send out. It's like super long. So I'll still put it here on Google on the Google chat, but it is some sort of ticketed link. If you use the code Hilltop, it'll definitely go towards us for this Sunday, January 15th at 5:05 p.m. Let me just check if there's any questions on the chat. And there's not. And that's it, guys. If you can please sign up by scanning the QR code. Control. Or heading over to the chat and clicking on that link. We'll definitely need your help for this winter concert, and I'll soon put a small little area where you can help sign up for the January 15th. Melissa, yes, you have a question.
Sorry, I couldn't unmute myself. My question is, why is it that there's a bus for certain events and not a bus for other events? Just not understanding that.
Of course. This is not entirely public knowledge, but I'll easily share this one out. Every VAPA program, so band, orchestra, even guitar mariachi, are given 3 free buses to use within the county. We've already used up 2 buses, so we're down to 1 more. I am saving this last one to be used for a Del Mar event, the San Diego Fair. So we definitely need a bus for something that far. There are other ways for us to get a bus. There's definitely ways we can pay. However, with my history with the transportation department, they are absolutely finicky, meaning they literally tell us on the week of the event whether it's paid or not. It's not good. And they've been consistently like that even last year. So I am hesitant to go through transportation when it comes to paying, simply because they are not reliable. One day we'll use them. In fact, I'm exploring them for another event next year, but we definitely want to save a bus for a big event where the kids are going to travel to Del Mar Fairgrounds, which is much farther.
Thank you for that.
Of course. Years ago, when I was here at the Sweetwater District, I've been told that every program got 6 buses anywhere in California. I thought that was fantastic. 6 buses. Fortunately, times have changed. Things have happened. It's okay. We do what we can. But
is that a school district rule or budget issue?
Yep, it's a budget issue.
Okay.
Really budget issue. When we meet, at least when we talk to our director in visual performing arts, we definitely talk to them saying, hey, please do not lower our transportation allotment. We definitely advocate to make sure that transportation is enough for the kids to go to at least as much of marching competitions as well as next semester's festival ones. Luckily for us, our festival ones are in-house. And marching events, I tried to not go too far, but yeah.
Will you let us know if there are any district meetings that we as parents can go to for VAPA?
Yes. Oh, forgive me.
Where we can speak up about that?
Forgive me. That is something I have not done in a while. Why don't I do that? Yes. I'll create an extra slide and schedule. So all of you, if you are available to advocate for the arts.
That would be great. Yes, thank you.
I remember they were going to make marching band no longer any sort of physical education credit. This is way back in 2008 or 7. And it was flat out no. There's going to be no PE credit for kind of sports kind of deals. It was only PE. And I remember me and my friends and parents went to a meeting that they were talking about, a school district meeting, and we really advocated for that. We knew that freshmen would not want to join band or any sport or any musical arts if they couldn't also have PE with it as well. Well, I'll absolutely do that. Thank you, Melissa. And with that, that ends our session today. Thank you so much. If you are able to help, please go to the spreadsheet to the side and sign up, or please come join us tomorrow and Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. And if you're able to do a cleanup crew, Friday, 8 o'clock p.m. to hopefully we can get everything out straight right away. The more hands we have, the quicker everything goes. If there are any questions, I'll end the meeting. I'll end the recording. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.